Devin Haney has never been hit cleanly by a career 140 pounder. Never. So what happens when Jose Ramirez lands a shot? Now, I'm not rooting against Devin Haney, nor am I wishing on his downfall. I just have to state the facts. Devin Haney's first time fighting somebody his size was his last fight when he fought Ryan Garcia, where he was dropped multiple times. More times than was even counted by the ref. Now, I'm surprised that ref didn't go on to be punished, because that ref was clearly biased for Devin Haney. This is what Gervonta Davis had to say after that fight. Now, if the referee was on Devin Haney's side in that fight, you know damn well the referee is going to be on Devin Haney's side in this upcoming fight against Jose Ramirez, especially being that the fans want to see Devin win so we can get Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney too. Now, I'm interested to see how Devin Haney deals with the pressure and the onslaught of Jose Ramirez. Neither Devin Haney nor Ryan Garcia have ever been hit cleanly by a career 140 pounder with 8-ounce gloves under the bright lights. I remember watching Jojo Diaz tag Devin Haney, and I remember thinking to myself that Devin Haney might have problems with the more skilled fighters in the higher weight divisions. And then I saw Devin versus Loma, and I said, oh hell no. Ain't no way he letting that little mofo walk him down and tag him like that. And the majority of fans were saying that Devin had lost that fight. Lomachenko broke down in tears in backstage. But after the fans carefully studied that fight, we were able to come to a conclusion that it wasn't such a big robbery after all. Devin Haney's biggest victory, in my opinion, was the Regis Prograis fight. But I wish that Devin Haney would have stepped on the gas pedal and went for the stoppage. And that would have been a good experience for Devin Haney, surviving Regis Prograis' return fire and getting the stoppage over a dangerous puncher like Regis Prograis. That might just come back to haunt Devin Haney in this upcoming fight versus Jose Ramirez. Jose Ramirez's constant pressure may make this a difficult night for Devin Haney. But I think the powers that be know how much is riding on Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney too. So if you get my drift, I think that both said fighters, will be walking away victorious.